Hello everyone, this is CaitieLou recording from my apartment, which I usually don't record from, but this is a really important thing I wanted to do. And don't worry, this is not the start of a series of vlogs, so calm down. I'm not doing that. I really don't like doing this. It's like my fifth time trying to start doing this. But this is a really important week this week, and I just wanted to say a few things eye to eye. So first of all, this week I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is really awesome. It's way more than I ever expected to have when starting this. I didn't really have like a lot of ambitions when I first started. I just really wanted to record voice stuff. I was so inspired by the Flowey's Not a Good Life Coach fan fiction that I just wanted to do something creative, and so that's what I've done. And I'm so glad and thankful I've had this opportunity to share it with people who love it and get it. Like my family's been supportive of this so far, even though they don't quite get it. But it's just been really awesome to have this kind of feedback and response, and it's blown my mind. And I just have so many plans for the future going ahead, which includes overgrowth. I know I promised that tonight, but just calm down. Like it's okay. The explanation is forthcoming. But like I said, it's been a big week, mostly because of a few things going on in my personal life. And this is where it's going to get kind of emotional and dreary, and I'm sorry in advance for this. But if you follow me on Tumblr, then you know that earlier this week on Monday, a close and dear personal friend of mine attempted to commit suicide. And she's fine physically, and this has been, I've been friends with her for a long time. We've been down this road many, many times, and probably more in the future, but I'm doing all I can to help her out right now. But she's going to need some help in the immediate future. And unfortunately, that's where things don't stop. I haven't said this anywhere else, but on Thursday, I learned that my position in my job is being eliminated. And I have about a month and a half. They're not just booting me out to be booting me out, like they're helping me find another position within the company if possible. But of course, that's another big and scary thing, and it'll affect where I can record, how I can record, and when. And of course, right now I need to put a lot of my focus into just putting together my reel and my resume and everything and getting that all ready. And these things happening together, it's been difficult, and I'm probably going to get emotional at some point. But uh, once I learned what was happening with my job, since the stuff with my friend happened first, that kind of happened, and I was like, okay, I have control over this. Like the I really wish the things with her didn't have to happen, but the fact that they are happening now, it's helping put in perspective for me what I do and don't have control over, and what I do and don't want. So I have control over finding a job. I have control over being able to help my friend. I have control over being able to keep this, because this has made me so happy and so inspired, and I want to keep this, and I will do everything I can to keep it, even if I have to take a little break for a week or two now. And because you all are really important to me, and because all the support has been important to me, I wanted to make this clear to you and say it all out loud. And on top of all that, today, just before I went to record the last part of Overgrowth, or the last bit of the last part I needed to record, I found out another friend of mine who I haven't known her very long, but I've known her through online interactions, and she's really amazing and passionate. And she was wanting to start her own YouTube channel. She was in a bad car accident yesterday, and she's not going to make it. And before I went to record, I had a choice to make. I could either put off Overgrowth even longer than I promised, or I could finish and get it done and be able to go into this little break just with a clean slate. And I wanted to do it at least in part for her, because she hasn't told me it directly, but once I started talking more about YouTube, she started talking more about YouTube, and she just got a headset in, and we were talking about doing collaborations like Let's Plays, and she wanted to play Undertale. That was the first series she wanted to do. And and so I made the choice to go in and finish recording. And and okay, I finished recording, and it's just difficult. Like I don't know her. I haven't known her that long, but she's just so passionate, And I wanted you all to know this. I'm making this not just to vent my emotions, but I wanted you all to know this because you have made me so brave and so confident. When I first started this, I didn't want anyone to know about it. I didn't want to tell my family. I hardly wanted to tell my boyfriend. I didn't want to tell anyone. It was just my own secret thing, and I wanted to explore it on my own. But you all pushed me and gave me support, and it just made me so brave and confident. And going into this week, I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't had this new thing about me. I don't even know what to call it. It's it's been so amazing, and I'm gonna need more support. And like I said, I don't want to start this whole series of vlogs. So this is not going to be like an ongoing thing, but I wanted you to know that I'm not stopping, I'm not quitting, and this is going to go as far as you all allow me to go. Like, it's calm down here. It's been tough this week, and it's going to be tough for a little longer, but I'm not stopping. I have more plans for the future. I'm going to keep doing Flowey's Not a Good Life Coach, and I have plans for more comics, more non-Undertale comics, which I've said I'm going to do in the past, but now things have become much more possible with that. And just thank you so much. And again, I didn't mean to get all emotional with this, but I wanted to be upfront and honest with you all and just lay it out in one place, like what's going on with me and that I'm okay. Like, in spite of all this, I'm gonna make it through, and my friend is gonna make it through, and we're all gonna be okay. So thank you for dealing with this rambly video. I'm just gonna wrap this up, and I'll add anything in the description I failed to mention. I probably breezed over things far more than they deserve to be breezed over, but again, thank you. I'm just gonna need, as far as overgrowth, I finished the recording tonight. I'm hoping on finishing editing it and getting it up tomorrow, like before I go to church sometime in the morning. But that will go out, and then I'm gonna have to take a little break for I think just a week, possibly more. I can't predict. Obviously, can't predict the future. I never would have guessed last Saturday all this was gonna happen. But more is coming. And again, thank you for your support. I think I've said that 500 times now, but just thanks for everything, and I'll be back very soon. And I love you all very much. Thank you.